So our localism month was awesome, and we definitely learned a lot. And some things that we will be doing from here on out is our raw milk share. We just actually got our cow, so we have a quarter of a cow in our freezer, grass-fed, and we have a source for local eggs. And we decided to order from Azure this month. We noticed that gas prices have been increasing, which we have to pay for. We pay for shipping when we order from Azure. So we figured we would go ahead and do a bigger order than we normally would do, and hopefully we won't have to order for a few months. So here is what we got. So I've been wanting to order sprouted brown rice from them for a while, so I finally just ordered the 5-pound bag, which is $13.52, so that makes it $2.70 a pound. And then we need more balsamic vinegar. Scott always marinates our meat before we cook them on the grill, and he uses balsamic and honey and some other spices. And they had these two different ones, so they're both in glass bottles, which is awesome. And this one's a 4-star one, and this one's just a basic one. So we thought we would try both and see which one we like better. The 4-star one was $9 for 32 ounces, so that's $4.50 for 16 ounces. And then the basic one was $7, and that makes it $3.50 for 16 ounces. So if you want to know which one we prefer, I will let you know after we try them. And then next to my tea making, so I ordered more hibiscus petals. So this is an awesome drink for the summer. All I do is I put a tablespoon per serving per person. So I'll just usually scoop some spoonfuls into a mason jar, and I'll either put it in the refrigerator overnight to cold brew it, or I will put it out in the sun in the morning and then let it infuse from the sun, and then by the afternoon it's totally infused, and then just add ice and lemon, and it is delicious. You don't even need to add honey or anything. It is so good. So I ordered a 16-ounce bag of that, and that's $11.80, and that will last us all summer. And then I ordered more cinnamon chips, so I make other teas, and instead of like using powdered cinnamon in it, I get the chips. And that was $12.15 for a 16-ounce bag. And then nutritional yeast. There are so many health benefits to nutritional yeast, and I haven't had it in our pantry for a while now, and it is $9.85 for a 16-ounce bag. Basically, you can just sprinkle it on top of any of your food. It resembles like a cheese taste, but if you look up all the health benefits of nutritional yeast, it's really good for you. And we needed more parchment paper. I've been using cast iron now. I finally learned how to use cast iron, and I have confidence with it. So I don't need this as much, but I've been making some tinctures and oils, and I like to put parchment paper between the lid and the jar and the oil so that there's no rust. And this was $6.26 for a roll, and this should last us a really long time. And then I also ordered more avocado oil and olive oil. So I ordered these a few months back, and they are such good quality. They taste amazing, and like I said, I'm infusing some herbs and oils now, and so I thought I would go ahead and stock back up on these. We will pour them into our other empty bottles because I don't really like storing it in the plastic. But the avocado oil is organic, and it is $43 for this gallon, so that makes it $8.62 for 16 ounces, which is a really good price. And then the olive oil is $35 for a gallon, so it's $7 for 16 ounces, and the quality of this olive oil is amazing. So Scott knows someone that is in the olive oil field, and they said that your olive oil should get hard when it's cold if it's good quality. And when we had it over the winter, our house got pretty cold, and it would always get hard. So it's great quality, it tastes great. We usually drizzle olive oil over everything. I infused some basil leaves in olive oil last month, and so now we have basil olive oil, and I'm hoping to infuse some garlic in olive oil because that's also really good for you. I ordered baking powder from Azure. This is aluminum-free baking powder, and it was $3.40. Azure carries vanilla beans, which are always very expensive, but their price is just, it's the average, it goes with everyone else. So it was $35.37 for a pack, and the range of beans you get, I think, was like 6 to 10, but ours came with 10 vanilla bean sticks, so that makes them $3.50 a bean, which is awesome. And if you've never made your own vanilla extract, it is so easy. You'll never have to buy vanilla extract again. All you do is use 2 beans, and you put 8 ounces of vodka in a jar with 2 beans, slice it, and like scrape out the stuff in there, and then just leave the beans in there and let it sit for 3 months. And after 3 months, you'll have the most amazing vanilla extract you've ever had. And it feels expensive up front, but it breaks down to a really good price. I ordered another pound of ginger, which is $6, and you get a ton of ginger for $6. So we always usually order ginger when we order from Azure. And the lemon essential oil was on sale this month for $3.40. I love lemon essential oil for putting it when we get our vegetables in the sink. I'll wash them with this if I'm ordering it from the store. I don't do this for our own vegetables and fruits from our own garden. And if you have like sticky residue on bottles, this is awesome for getting it off. So you just use a paper towel or a cloth and some lemon oil, and it'll take that sticky stuff right off. So I ordered a bag of organic oranges. There was actually 7 of them, but we already ate 3 of them, and it was $7.60 for 7 oranges, which is a bit expensive, but we love oranges, and I zest the peel and then let it dry out, and I will use that in teas. So if you've ever made rooibos, and if you want to make it like a cream rooibos, just add some orange peel to it, and then milk and honey, and it is such a refreshing beverage, either hot or iced. It's so good. And then I got a box of 12 nut thin crackers. Our bulk food store near us sells them for $3.99 a box, which just feels so expensive, and this broke down to $2.33 a box, so I went ahead and ordered 12 of them. We don't eat these very much, but like if we go to an event and we bring cheese and crackers, or if people come over, it's just nice to have it on hand. So I went ahead and bought the 12 pack, and that was $27.96 for all of them. And now was an update stocking our pantry on seeds again. The last time we bought seeds was in November, and most of these we bought in November in our big order, and wanted to stock up on these again because we've gone through them. We've actually never got popcorn from them before, but we have really enjoyed popcorn as a snack, and now that we're getting raw butter from our local dairy, we wanted to have popcorn. So this was $8.77 for 5-pound bag, making it $1.75 a pound, and it's organic, non-GMO. I trust this stuff. So that's a nice snack to have. And then I got pumpkin seeds, and that was $19.42 for 5 pounds, and that makes it $3.88 a pound, which is a great price on organic pumpkin seeds. And then raw sunflower seeds, they were $13.50 for 5 pounds. That makes it $2.70 per pound. And we don't really eat a whole lot of these, but I like to add them to our smoothie, or you can make pesto with both of these. I've been making basil pesto, and instead of adding what are those one beans called? I can't remember. You can use cashews, pumpkin seeds, and sunflowers for pesto, and it's really healthy. So that being said, I also got some more organic cashew pieces. You definitely want cashews to be organic. So this is the best price that I've found. It is $32.40 for 5 pounds, which makes it $6.48 a pound. And I'm still making my cashew cheese. I love it. If you have never made cashew cheese before, I've made a YouTube video on it, and I'll put the link to it down in the info below the video. And then we got more walnuts. So this was $24.72 for a 5-pound bag. So that makes it $4.94 per pound. And I didn't get these in organic. They're super expensive as it is. And I did a little bit of research, and you don't necessarily have to have walnuts be organic. So yeah, I just ordered these as the non-GMO ones. And then we ordered our bag, our 30-pound bag of peanuts. So we ordered these last in November, and it lasted us 6 months. And I've kind of eased off on the peanut butter. Scott still loves it. So this should last us much longer than 6 months. But we broke down the price of what it would cost to, we were buying a jar of peanut butter a week before we ordered this. And after figuring out all the numbers, it has definitely been worth our while to order the 30-pound bag at $94. So, and then I think that breaks down to $3.13 per pound. So we'll decant it into that big glass jar. Then we have some other jars we'll put it in, and it will last us a very long time. If you've never tried making your own peanut butter, I highly recommend it. And next, our oats. We also ordered both of these in November with our last big order, and they have lasted us a little longer than 6 months because we still have a few jars left. But like I said, we wanted to go ahead and get in a big order. So the buckwheat is $31.52 for a 25-pound bag, and that makes it $1.26 per pound. And then the organic rolled oats are $48.35 for a 50-pound bag, and that makes it 96 cents a pound. So we will do a half a cup of rolled oats, a half a cup of buckwheat, and a half a cup of steel cut oats soaked overnight. And then we used to have them as first thing in the morning, or as our first food that we ate. Now we've changed our meal stuff around to where we're doing eggs in the morning, so we will usually do these, the oats, as like an afternoon snack. I add sorghum, coconut butter, and cinnamon to mine, and Scott adds sorghum, peanut butter, and cinnamon to his. So that whole entire order came to $504, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. We have pretty much sourced all of our other food locally, so we should be set for a while. And especially with our garden thriving and having access to local farmers, and we're really keeping our meals very simple, kind of like a primal or ancestral diet. We're not fancy, we keep everything pretty basic. I hope this blesses you all and gives you some helpful information.